Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and today we're looking at Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball is a character that I kind of played with when he first came out. I don't really fuck with him a lot. It's not that he's bad, it's just that he's a combination of characters that I both love and hate. He's got the same thing as Zarya with the shield, he's got the guns like Diva, he's got the fast movement combination thing like Winston does. I will say that it's a pain in the ass to hit this thing when he's like flinging around the map at high speeds. It just drives me insane. He's a nice character. I just think that he could be tweaked a little bit and be a bit better. But with that out of the way, let's look at his skins. His base skin is nice. The grayish blue is a nice touch to it. I like the idea they're going with, that it curls into a ball, and that the kind of like with Diva and her mech, the mecha is kind of sentient, almost like Penny Parker from Spider-Verse, if you know what I'm trying to get at. It's a cute one. I like it. His worst reskin is Lithium, and the reason Lithium is the worst is because the red doesn't really go with the blue they've picked. Like, yes, it pairs well, but it could have been a different color and been way better. I feel like the mech also just doesn't look right with Hammond. It looks like someone like photoshopped it this color, and like that's about all they did to it. It's not it's the worst because it's just default. Chaleur, I think. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Blue and orange, it works together. It's nice. The lighter blue accents is a nice touch for the legs. It's nice, just don't like orange. Next up is Potassium, and this one's pretty badass. It's, you know, purple and yellow. That works well together. And it looks like a solid, well-together design. The best one, though, is Smoke, and I'll tell you why. Black and green, motherfuckers. It will always win. It will always win. He was released, and I looked at his skin. When he was released, I looked at the skins, and I picked this one out immediately. Like, nope, I'm not even gonna fucking try. Nope, I bought it. I spent currency on it. I don't give a shit. And then it was in my next loot box, too, and I was like, what? Yeah, it was bad. Anyway, it's perfect. I love this one. His worst skin is Junker. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I get that Junkertown's a thing, but stop making these a thing, guys. They're not fun for anyone. They're ugly, they're not good, and they're just an eyesore. It probably takes a lot to program this shit in, too, so you're just making more work for yourself. Just stop. Next up is Biohazard, and I get what they're going for. You know, he's radioactive, he's contagious, and all that. I think it could have just been a bit better. Like, the concept could have been expanded on. Like, maybe the rest of the skin has, like, a different color scheme to it, more so than just this generic like, radioactive green and orange. I mean, it's functional. I get what you're going with, but, like, I don't know, like, something else could have been good here. Next up is Horizon, and Horizon looks like a basketball to me more than anything else. Like, this is just like NASA's basketball, and then they just put a hamster in it. Next up is Wooden Ball, and Wooden Ball is a nice look. I'll give it that much. We're getting into like the better ones here, guys. I like the texture on it, but it looks more just like it's a flat PNG you've stretched over the model, more so than actually texturing it to look wooden. It's nice, and Hammond's fur color is adorable, but could have been a bit more. You could have put a little bit more effort into this one. Next up is Mayhem, and Mayhem gets higher up than Junker because I'm not a big fan of the design, but this looks like Wildstyle from the Lego Movie made this. It's pink, it's electric blue, it's a different pink. His mohawk's adorable. Like, this is a really good one. I love this color scheme in terms of, like, post-apocalyptic shit. And that's why it's so high up. It's just got a better color scheme. Next up is Lunar, and Lunar looks more in line with what I think of when I think like a space program, because as I said with Horizon, it just looked like a basketball. This one looks appropriately space-worthy. Next up is Lucio Ball, and Lucio Ball gets so high up because, first of all, he's got Gatorade in his fucking guns. That's fucking hilarious. The ball, the ball itself looks like a soccer ball, which is kind of funny. He's the ref. I think that's hilarious. And it looks like a very, like, it's like, hey, let's make him a soccer ball, but put effort into it. And that's what I love about it. Next up is High Roller. And High Roller's here because I can't tell if they're trying to make him like a badass cop or like a super rich dude who just got a Mercedes and wants to show it off. But the gaudiness of this, the black, the shiny red, the detail on it, his fur color, the sunglasses, all of this stuff is just so well thought out and works together more so than anything else. However, this did get beat up by one skin, and that is Jackolantern. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm not a big fan of Halloween, but this looks like the most fucked up thing you could ever see coming at you for Halloween. This looks like Cinderella 3 when they fucking turned the pumpkin into an evil walking pumpkin. This looks like something born out of a fucking nightmare. This looks terrifying. Like, I don't want to see this thing coming near me, because if I do, I'll shit myself. This thing is awesome and deserves the praise it gets for being not only one of his best skins, but one of the best Halloween skins in the game. Period. Alrighty, with that being said and done, my name is Chris. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do what you do. I'm sorry this was a bit shorter this time. He's kind of like Sigma, he's really new. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time.